the gridiron and the basketball court.
Gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. Matt Zona and Harlan Obeha as Niagara win the tip, and they'll start out on offense.
Look for a lot of sets here. The Purple Eagles run a lot of perimeter sets, getting a lot of movement, a lot of touches.
Bumbaloo have an opening, kicks off to the wing. Bayless drives in, gets stuck in the paint, has to kick back off to Bumbaloo.
Great defense by the Irish.
Working in is Henderson, the freshman, gets fouled going to the rack. Making their first career start between these two teams. Fresh faces.
He didn't look like a freshman shooting that. That's always a good sign if you're a freshman getting your first start.
Henderson makes his first 2 baskets in collegiate basketball. Now Burton and the Irish will set up their offense. Burton and Shrewsbury, the 2 other freshmen making their first career start. Davis at the top of the key, launches a 3, goes out of bounds.
It's not going to stick. The ball's going to keep moving.
Niagara's lineup features Bumbaloo, transfer from Ball State, a 2-way guy as well. An off-ball foul against the offense.
Screen. Yep, got a moving screen there, a double stagger screen, a little moving screen. You got to be stationary. That's been a point of emphasis here the last 3 years in college basketball. A bright future for this point guard right here from the backyard, Penn High School. High school coach Al Rhodes is right here watching his young player play.
Shrewsbury takes it to the rack, can't get it off the iron. Henderson run the point.
Both teams man-to-man.
Henderson drives in, quick switch off. Looking, Obeng-Mensah. Henderson from the corner, 3. Ahmad Henderson. 5 points for Niagara, all 5 points coming from the freshman.
Yeah, really good start. If you're Niagara, you want to see an opportunity to get a lead, get a little of the nerves out of the way, and sure enough, their freshman stepped in and hit some big shots for him.
Roper sees a lane, trying to go to the basket, stuck underneath, forces it up. The transfer from Northwestern gets it in.
Just muscled that one in, took advantage of a smaller guard, and so he took him to the paint. Did a great job of pivoting without traveling, knocked in the first bucket for Notre Dame.
Ellis passes off to Henderson. Bumbaloo off the baseline. Into the corner again. Another corner 3, this time for Obeng-Mensah.
The Purple Eagles have got off to a perfect start.
Shrewsbury works off the pick and roll. Has to go back out. Roper trying to take it down into the basket and into the paint. Has its basket picked by Bayless. Roper on their expiring shot clock. Has it tipped around. Bumbaloo comes down with the rebound.
Niagara looking to push the ball a little bit. Long 3. He's feeling it.
Anderson with a little bit of a heat check. Now Burton, the freshman, can't get it to go.
Again, this is the first start, and you're going to expect your freshmen to get a little nervous. And actually, all these Notre Dame players are in their first start. So it's going to just take a little bit of time to that first timeout to kind of get their feet settled in.
Obeng-Mensah trying to go big against Davis. Davis works the rebound. It'll be a kick ball against Bumbaloo.
Takes those first 4 minutes to kind of figure out what's going on. The game will slow down eventually for both teams. And again, for the Irish, with 5 new people on the floor, it's going to take a little while.
None of them have ever played for Coach Shrewsbury as well. Davis going into the paint, going high off the glass, can't get it. Obeng-Mensah comes down with the rebound. Bayless will slow down the offense for Niagara. Henderson for another 3. No good off the glass.
And that was a little quick shot. Coach Paulus didn't really like that shot, a little quicker than he would like to see.
Burton with the jumper off the iron.
Notre Dame has had good looks by the guards. It just has not dropped.
Bumbelow gets it.
And here's a young man that grew up in Indiana. I'm sure that he would have loved to play at Notre Dame, and it's finally happening as a fifth-year player from Ball State.
Burton crosses the midcourt line, gives it to Davis. Shrewsbury for three. Can't have it come down and hit nylon.
Yeah, I think there's a little panic right now. You know, you're down by 8. You're taking quick shots. You just need to get settled in, run the offense. Eventually you'll get good looks that you're going to break the defense down.
Bayless, what a shot from the senior.
He's the veteran of the team. He's got a lot of experience, so you would look for him to have a good game here tonight.
Roper, top of the key. Davis thought about a three. Rolls around, it's a foul.
It's a new start, all fresh people out here. And you know, it's going to take a little bit of adjustment, but we'll see how everybody reacts here in this next 4 minutes.
Burton takes it into the paint, gets by Henderson. However, they'll wave it off. It'll be a player control foul against the freshman, Marcus Burton.
Yeah, he kind of came in there and kind of hooked with the left hand, left arm, got a hook situation, and they made that a tough call. Well, yeah, he swung with his left arm. Now they're going to take a look at it, I guess, but I didn't see anything that was going to be flagrant at all.
Yeah, they're going to go take a look at it on the home crowd. Not too happy with that here like in Purcell Pavilion.
Yeah. Hometown kid, they didn't like that.
Bayless to Bumbelow, wide open, can't get the roll.
Look for the Irish to move the ball here a lot better in these possessions offensively. Don't let the ball stick.
Krasny hands it off to Booth. Roper trying to go in, goes underneath, gets the roll. A big basket for the Irish.
And you would expect the Northwestern transfer to come in and give him some quality minutes. He's a veteran. He's been in the Big Ten. He's not going to flinch or blink in these situations.
Averaged 4.4 points last year for the Wildcats. Burton crosses over, takes the Euro step, off the glass, gets his own rebound, stuck underneath, will bail it out to Shrewsbury off the deflection. Will go. Anderson passes it off to Obeng-Mensah. Bumbelow taking it into the paint. Can't get it. Booth comes down with the rebound. Roper will push forward. Up to Booth. Can't get. And now Henderson will go the other way. Barbo on the roll.
Wow, great take to the basket. Extremely solid rim take.
Time's now in for the Irish. Shrewsbury down to Booth. And a slammer for Booth.
This freshman's going to have a bright, bright future someday. You can just see his length really creates problems for people. He's a rim protector, and you can see now he can finish inside.
Booth standing at 6'10". Henderson, though, takes it all the way.
Wow, way up off the glass, over the outstretched arm of Booth. Wow, what a great take.
Working in geometry class right there.
Wow, that was way up there off the glass.
Himes dumps it off to Roper. Roper pulls up from beyond the arc. Obeng-Mensah comes down with it.
It's important as a coach not to let your team panic. They just need to settle down. They don't need to take wild shots. You're not going to get a 10-point shot. just need to run your stuff, run your offense at the same time, really focus in on the defensive end, and that's what coach wants to see happen.
Obeng-Mensah right to the basket.
Purple Eagles cannot script this beginning any better when you're playing on the road and you're young and you really don't know what to expect. And, you know, Coach Paulus' kids come out here and really execute.
Disney takes it to the rack, off the glass, gets the layup. J.R. Disney.
Another local player right here in town. So again, the local players are out on the floor, have done some good things, and he, you know, redshirted last year, got stronger, looking forward to his opportunity this year.
Ends on the top of the key. Shrewsbury and the Irish push forward on offense. A foul call.
It's been the mid-major situation where you got to work the portal, you got to find new players each and every year.
Zana hands it off to Shrewsbury. Burton calling for Davis to step up. Clears it out for Burton to go up and gets fouled. He'll go to the line to try and...
I would say that's more important for Marcus than even the Irish to get that bucket.
Burton's able to make the free throw. Niagara now only leading by 7. Humble will lose it for a quick second, regains.
Great defense, half-court defense here by the Irish. Good switch out there by the guards.
Trying to drive in, Bullock. Burton trying to take the one-on-one with Bumble, who goes by Obihala. Can't get it. Bullock with the move into the basket. Now Bayless on the wing. Off-ball foul.
The confidence, they're not panicked coming in here, and this is a big crowd here. Great student turnout here for the Irish.
Marble on the top of the key. Travel called.
They're really trying to move the ball and get mismatches, trying to get the guards, you know, off of ball screens high, which we see right here. Trying to just create some offense with movement.
He's trying to go up.
Great students that they have come out to see what this young team's going to look like.
Sala hands it off to Burton. Shrewsbury in the lane. And Shrewsbury hits the basket.
I think every time a ball goes in for the freshmen, you can just see they kind of, there's a sigh of relief, and they're thinking, all right, now I can go out and play. I've got my bucket, now I can just go out and enjoy the game.
Henderson tosses it.
To be solid at the defensive end, and you know, that's what he's ingrained in them from the very beginning.
Burton sees the open lane, takes it right to the basket.
He has an exceptional extra gear that you just can't teach or you can't simulate, but the young man has got a great step to the basket.
Notre Dame on a 9-0 scoring run over the last 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Is able to get it.
Great inside interior pass there. Great high-low look, and again, what you want your bigs to do, just be able to catch it and finish, and that's where the pass led to the bucket.
Burton pulls up from the elbow. Can't bounce into the nylon.
And Marcus Burton has to be understanding. He's got to be a little bit more patient. Break the defense down a little more.
Bayless. Robert Henderson from the ACC logo. Zona comes down with the rebound. Burton, 2023's Mr. Basketball Indiana.
Yeah.
Dish to Davis.
Much quicker. The athletes are so much better, so they got to make that adjustment.
Davis makes his first, and then every role's different.
No,
for
you're
majority of these freshmen, they were the star players.
Yes, they all were. The ball was in their hand all the time. Now they have to give it up, and that's an adjustment period. That's why freshmen get better as the season goes along.
Blue. Oblique waiting for the offense to convert, trying to go down low. Looking to Obeng-Mensah.
Yeah, he had a great look there, just didn't finish. Again, Shrewsbury's very smart. Coach's son knows how to play the game. He's not going to panic at all. Iverson to reset here with a high ball screen.
Burton with the dribble. Gonna go in. Off to the corner. Booth can't get.
He's never played here before, and even though he's had some experience, he's all new here. He's going to have to make that adjustment as well.
Davis played for Seton Hall last year, averaged 13.4 minutes a game for the Pirates. Obeng-Mensah tries to go in. A foul called.
These buckets, they've been on really a kind of a dry spell here for the last 5 minutes.
Obeng-Mensah gets the first. Unable to get the second.
Good screen out by Booth. Again, a young freshman just figuring things out well. He's going to have a bright future as he matures and grows.
Ball screen from Booth to Burton. Knesny for the three, rolls around. Henderson with the rebound, into the hand of Obeng-Mensah. He stuffs it down.
Great transition, long rebound. When you take threes, there's a chance to be a long rebound, and long rebounds allow quick transition baskets.
Burton sees the opening, coast to coast.
That was a great left hand for those people watching. When he goes to the basket, either right or left hand, he's effective both ways. You cannot sit on his left hand or his right hand because he'll beat you the other way.
Henderson off to the veteran Bayless. Bayless driving in off the iron. Freshman Booth with the rebound. Shrewsbury from deep. Off the glass. Humble out beyond the arc.
And you see both teams here that are just still figuring things out. When to get a good shot, when to be patient, taking your time. At the same time, both teams are really trying to play strong at the defensive end.
Burton dumps it off outside. Booth on the dribble and lays it in on the roll.
He's got great length and great body control there as a freshman. Wow.
Takes a lot to stop right there with two men right in front of him.
I tell you what, he stopped on a dime and, just had a great feel for getting the ball to the rim. You can't teach that.
Henderson. Simple as it comes, coach. Driving, kick out.
Yep. The name of college basketball today is drive, 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 find an opportunity, then kick out. We predicted, a pretty low-scoring game. I think that's basically what's going to happen.
Burton. Off the contact.
He's pretty special when he can get to the paint. He is pretty special. A lot of poise for Indiana Mr. Basketball right there.
Burton leading the Irish with 9 points.
Tell that he is not awed by the crowd or anything like that. He just wants to go out and play hard, run the system, and he's got that experience that really makes a difference.
Goes to Bayless, high off the glass.
Again, that was an out-of-bounds play that the Irish went over during their pregame, but did not pick it up here, actually in play.
Burton has a foul called against him.
Quickness, well, he's going to try to beat you to the rim or knock down a three. If you go with size, then, you know, all of a sudden he's going to draw you away from the basket, get you away from the basket, then get to the rim. So he's got the ball in his hands almost all the time.
Burton trying to give it off to his fellow freshman Booth. Can't get it into his hands. Bumbaloo was around. Booth chasing down the rebound. Keeps it in bounds. .230 left in this first half.
4 freshmen out on the floor.
Another player control foul against the Irish.
Take another look at that. You know, they're talking illegal screen there. I don't see that at all. That just doesn't look like there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Well, the referees are just starting their season too, so their A game's not here all the time. But Coach Shoes is letting them know about it right now.
ACC officiating crew led by Lee Cassell, Jeremy Messier, and Mark Rafferty. Obeng-Mensah drives in. Niagara coming out with a little bit of a full court press. Imes will bring it across the halfway line. Imes to the basket.
Just have been so impressed with his poise and confidence. He just works hard. Again, another Indiana player coming here, playing at Notre Dame, and he plays with a lot of passion and grit.
Henderson to the rack. Now Burton. Barry, left-footed on the wing.
Good decision to bring the ball back out and get in your offense.
Roper loses it on the spin move. Obeng-Mensah up to Henderson. Left-handed lays in.
Unforced turnovers. Unforced turnovers can allow easy baskets. That's exactly what coaches hate to see, is unforced turnovers.
Burton tries to give it the alley-oop to Booth.
Great interior pass. Perfect position, great pass. Burton is showing exactly.
Irish trying to change the storyline heading into the locker room.
Coming out with a zone here. That's a great decision. Coming out with a different look. They can clearly see was not expected.
Bumbaloo tries the three on the zone.
See how the Irish play. They have about 5 seconds
To play for the hometown school that he always dreamt about playing for.
Yeah, doesn't that say something about the character of Marcus Burton?
Roper waiting to roll down the shot clock.
Look for a high ball screen here. There we go.
Burton drives in, loses it. However, foul called. Burton makes the first.
Free throw shooter.
3 points. Irish within one.
For the last 4 minutes, the Irish have really stepped up their defense.
Henderson. 2 seconds, time expiring, fade away, can't get it. Both benches with 11 points. Ready to go here, underway in the second half. Obeng-Mensah on the top of the key.
Strong post up inside. Great pass.
Obeng-Mensah trying to be big down on the paint. Davis comes down with the rebound.
Yeah, he played really strong that possession. I think you're going to see a much better half out of Davis for Notre Dame in the second half.
Davis takes it into the paint. Burton from the free throw line. Davis tips it away. Obeng-Mensah comes down with the rebound. Obeng-Mensah, hand off to Bumbelow. Be a player control foul.
Yeah. Illegal screen. You know, both teams have really not shot the ball well from the three. I think that if we see one of these teams can get 2 or 3 looks and knock down some threes, that will open up some space in this game for the drive. But we have not seen very much success really from either team from that three-point line.
For Notre Dame, they are 0 for 7 from beyond the arc going into the halftime. And then for Niagara, they were 3 for 9. Davis off to Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury to Davis. For Roper, thought about it. Time expiring, fading away. At 3, no good.
Sometimes it's just better defense, and that was the situation. Niagara just had really outstanding defense.
Kick ball against
great football.
And Bumbelow had a 2-way offer to Ball State to be a wide receiver. The Ball State team ultimately said he wanted to focus on basketball. Obeng-Mensah goes in and gets fouled.
Wow.
Well, something that Coach Paulus talked to us, connected with them about, and having that 2-sport background. Male high school athlete of the year, a distinction very few have.
Yeah.
And
I told him before here at walkthrough practice, I think he can still play. He is in great shape.
With how much he's going up and down the sidelines, I think he might be still getting that workout there.
He's getting his steps in.
Burton, hand off to Zona. Zona lays it in.
Yeah, that's been a great look for the Irish. A great look where they really do a great job coming off that ball screen, rolling strong to the basket. Burton finding the roller or the lob.
Tied at 31 between the two teams. Bayless looking to the freshman Henderson with the money on the 3.
He's been the guy that's been able to have great looks, and that was a great look coming off a stagger screen on the baseline. Again, Burton was trailing the cutter, and he had a great look and knocked it in.
Burton from the paint, stay hot.
You know, many people don't realize that he can also not just get to the rim, but that mid-range jumper is also deadly for him. We'll see which team locks in defensively and gets some straight stops, 3 in a row or whatever is going to be the difference here.
Bayless going into the paint, tried to get the fadeaway. Henderson comes down with it on the loose ball. What a basket.
Wow, nice touch around the basket by the big man. Being able to go up against strength. Zona was right on him, but he still was able to finish. Wow.
Obeng-Mensah out to guard Zona.
Nice.
Zona with the back door to Shrewsbury.
Great backdoor cut by Shrewsbury. Perfect read. Again, the Irish are really starting to get easy looks to the basket.
Obeng-Mensah off to Bayless. Bayless from the elbow, got it.
Playing extremely well in the offense, running their stuff, being very, very patient, getting great looks. Both teams playing well offensively right now.
Imes for 3. Can't convert. Henderson works it by Burton. Just too much on it. Shrewsbury's going to slow down the offense.
Yeah, neither team has been able to really get on the offensive boards throughout this whole game. It'll be interesting to see if one of these teams can get to the offensive boards.
Burton. Bumbelow up to Bayless.
And both teams have taken kind of rush shots. They need to set things up and get back in their offense.
That's exactly what Coach Paulus will ask of his freshman guard Henderson. Obeng-Mensah trying to take on 2 defenders.
Great double team. Needs to take it. Oh, great look.
Burton wide open. Imes there, though, for the rebound. Shrewsbury now for the three.
The Irish just cannot knock down a three, but here they are. They're only 3 points down. Both teams, it's kind of be like a boxing match right here. Both teams just punching each other. And again, trying to find the combo punch is going to give them a serious lead.
Henderson rattles around, almost had to go in.
That was in and out. See if they run the good ball screen action here. Double screen, look for a slip screen coming out of it.
Shrewsbury for the three.
Well, the ice has been broken.
Their first three of the game for the Irish. And it'll be a timeout from Coach Paulus. Notre Dame and Niagara.
The first game jitters. They're going to knock in shots.
Bayless will wait for the motion on the offense. Bumbaloo sees an opening, pulls up. Transfer from Ball State.
He's been quiet, and he's one that can really light it up, and he can really knock shots in. Newcastle High School graduate, went to Ball State, you know, and he's played. He's a veteran and knows exactly what to do. So it's going to be interesting here. Those last before our next timeout, who's going to be able to execute offensively? There's a big back door.
Booth, the big man, beyond the arc.
Well, I guess if the guards aren't hitting, let's let the big take a shot. He is going to be really good as he gets stronger physically, and you can tell his confidence is building as his minutes played here in this game increase.
Irish leading for the first time today by 1. Obeng-Mensah has it go out.
Has been great energy. You know, I think this is something when you have a new era started, you have the student body say, hey, we want to see the things. And Coach Shrewsbury said, I will only guarantee one thing, and that's going to be we will play extremely hard.
Roper can't get it.
Again, coming out of the timeout. Niagara goes to his zone. A good look.
Bumbaloo.
Oh, nice kick out.
To the corner.
Again, both teams are still struggling from that line, but it's really good movement there by both teams. If you're a coach, you're happy it just didn't go in. Who is going to attack the basket here with Burton not in the game is going to be a question I have to ask.
Booth for another three.
Offensive rebound.
Only the 5th offensive rebound in today's game leads to points.
And he is a strong guard who knows how to post up and get to the rim. And there's a big buck. Easiest way to score in basketball is offensive rebound. And anybody who can go to the boards hard is going to get easy opportunities to score.
Follow the shot.
Follow the shot. Go to play physical.
Bullet to Bumbaloo. Obehoha.
Good double team. Good double team. This could be a good look.
Bumbaloo for 3 off the iron.
And I think his shot's been a little long because he has had his work cut out guarding Burton. He is tired. You got to look for Roper, who is a veteran.
Ask and you shall receive, Coach.
Yeah, he knows. Played in the Big Ten, played at Northwestern. He's ready to play. He plays strong. He's playing solid. You can just see in his eyes, he's got the confidence. He wants the basketball.
Bumbaloo spinning around behind the basket.
Wow, Booth is becoming a man right in front of our eyes here. Great defense by Micah Shrewsbury's team. They are solid. They are making good decisions. Every screen, every angle is being covered. They're staying in their gaps so well.
Irish on a 7-0 scoring run over the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Roper gets fouled.
That's a good mismatch for the Irish in this ball game.
He's able to make his first. Northwestern had a 45-point .5 free throw percentage. Rebound comes down in Niagara's favor after Roper misses the second.
Again, Notre Dame's just very solid in their defensive play. Their defensive spacing, they're where they're supposed to be. Here's the post up that a lot of people are going to see.
The tap back.
And you know, that's one thing that the Irish are going to have to figure out with Burton. If I'm a big guard, I'm going to find my way to get down the block, force him to either front me or I'm going to post up strong. So he'll make that adjustment, but that's what guards are going to do, especially veterans guards.
As they goes into the paint, trying to take on Henderson. What a basket.
Yeah, again, local players, St. Joe High School, and again, he had a small guard. He used his 6'6" body to get inside and get a quality shot.
High IQ play, knowing the mismatch there.
Yes, just knowing how to play.
Obeng-Mensah, hand off to Bumbaloo. Bumbaloo sees an opening. What a smooth jumper.
Yeah, he's a player. You know, again, he's been very successful both in high school and college here in the state of Indiana. And, you know, if you're from Newcastle, which has the largest gym in the high school gym in the world, he's not going to be awed by anything out here. Nice post up.
Booth tried to curl it in.
Yeah, again, I think he's played so hard, he's run into a little bit of fatigue.
Marble at the line. Makes the first.
From there on out, you're going to see more and more of the starters playing strong minutes here and matching up like they did at the beginning of the game.
Niagara's got it back within 2. Davis on the top of the key.
Got
Burton
an opening.
Sees the opening and gets the foul.
Then puts it nice off the glass, and now he gets the chance to knock in a free throw.
Makes it a three-point play.
Next couple possessions, I think, are going to be very important for Niagara to execute. You don't want to start falling down and getting down by double digits. Great closeout.
Bumbaloo sees Obeng-Mensah.
There is a lot of grit on both these teams.
We'll have a whistle. I want to clean up the court a little bit.
Full court pressure here by the Purple Eagles.
Like the call here, Coach?
Yeah, I think they're just going to, it's really going to be token pressure. I think they're just trying to get Notre Dame sped back up. Notre Dame is feeling very comfortable in their half-court offense, so you're just trying to speed things up a little bit, get the ball in other people's hands.
Davis to Shrewsbury.
Boy, see quick.
Davis for the wide open 3 into Bumbaloo's hands.
Yeah, not the shot.
Bumbaloo on the other side.
We knew sooner or later, statistics, you know, play out that he's a great shooter. He's going to find one of them. Yep.
Burton draws the foul. Ultimately fell to the MAC champions in Iona, Rick Pitino's former team. Burton.
Oh, the young man is smart. He just went back door, said, hey, you overplay me this way, I'm going to go back door and get a layup.
Obeng-Mensah to Bumbaloo. Bumbaloo again, feeling himself.
Yeah. You know, analytics come back. You know he's a good player and he can shoot the basketball. And so now he's got a little comfort. Once you see the ball go through the basket, if you're a shooter, you're going to try it again.
Imes
Good take, good pull out by the freshman.
Burton
Oh, nice
going in,
pass.
handoff to Booth, lost it.
Nice pass.
Calls the foul though.
And that goes back to the coaching staff. You know, they didn't have a whole lot of time to put this team together. Lost everybody at graduation.
Into the job, Micah Shrewsbury-Art had a 23rd ranked recruiting class for the class of 2023.
Yes. Yes.
That's impressive.
Yes. You know, he said, I'm going to go, first of all, I'm going to recruit Indiana kids. You know, he said, I'm an Indiana guy. I'm going to recruit Indiana kids first. And I think that's a great decision.
From below. Ooh, a big
my
three.
Goodness. Shot that one from Mishawaka. I mean, that was deep.
Now leading the Purple Eagles with 14 points. Burton in response.
Wow.
Gets the roll.
This is amazing right now. We've got a shootout here in South Bend, Indiana. Look out. Wet spot, wet spot. Boy, it was lucky that somebody did get hurt on that slip.
We talked about how the three wasn't playing a factor today. It has come out in big droves.
Yeah, this is a deep one. Coming off of that deep, look at that jump stop pivot, went straight up, and then, you know, here's Mr. Touch. See, I've shot on these rims before growing up. They got my name written all over it.
The court get cleaned up. Coach Paul has taken the opportunity to talk things over with the officiating crew.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's been a hard-fought game, and there hasn't been that many turnovers for a first-season game. You know, first one, you expect a few more turnovers, but it really hasn't been. It's just been two teams that are just playing hard.
Payless off the baseline. Imes comes down with the rebound.
Irish looking to push it.
Burton driving in. Gets the basket.
Notre Dame fans, I think you're going to enjoy watching this young man play.
From below. Off to Henderson. Obeng-Mensah for three. Big man from behind the arc.
Wow, both teams are playing so hard and knocking in big shots. This has been a lot of fun to watch. Maybe not to coach, but to watch for sure.
Burton, what a pass to Davis, and gets the points.
Oh my goodness. Both teams are on fire.
We're going back and forth here in South Bend.
Getting pretty loud in here right now.
Henderson drives in, tries underneath.
2-on-1 break.
Burton takes it himself, gets the roll.
What a great left hand take there. What a great hand take.
Shrewsbury losing his mind. It's going to be a timeout from Coach Paulus.
People in the crowd, especially for a non-conference game, it had to be Michigan State last year.
Obeng-Mensah with the inbound to Bumbleow.
Great defense by Notre Dame here.
Henderson with the hook. Oh, baby, what a shot.
Goodness. That was great defense and better offense. 4 minutes to go here.
Burton leading the way with 25 points. Drives in, has an open one, make it 27.
The young man has got absolutely the control of this ball game. And the poise that goes with it.
Ties the freshman scoring record for a debut with LaFonso Ellis.
Oh my goodness.
Think he's in good company?
Yeah, and LaFonso is here to watch it. He's in the stands.
Obeng-Mensah has his pocket pick. Davis comes up with it, passes to Imes.
Good decision by Imes. Slow it down, run the offense here. Neither team is in the bonus. Oh, yeah.
They'll say Imes pushed off. A turnover, and now what Coach Shrewsbury wants here, allow Niagara the opportunity to get back in off the turnover.
You're right. So this gives, watch him kind of gets his left hand in there and pushes a little bit off. You know, again, that's an easy one for the officials. But the problem was that Imes was looking for somebody to pass to, and there was kind of everybody was standing. So he was trying to make something happen by going to the basket.
Obihoha.
No.
Deep.
That's not the shot that Coach Paulus wanted.
Burton will slow down.
So Notre Dame can take advantage of it here. You got a big on the guard. He's going to attack him. Oh my. Got fouled.
Burton. Here on opening day, surpassing Fonzo Ellis. Now 29.
Shame on me.
Irish leading by 6. 2:10 left in this opening day contest between Niagara and Notre Dame.
Great job by Shrewsbury coming off of that defensive double stagger.
Obeng-Mensah fading away.
Great defense. You want to run your offense now. You don't want to be in a hurry. You want to run your stuff. And I think Burton needs to get the basketball. Oh, you got a mismatch now.
Burton drives in, up on the glass. Davis tried to push forward.
That's a foul again by Burton. Formed into a defender too, where you know, that was kind of a thing that people come in as freshmen and they know they can standing that in the off season.
That'll be a foul.
Yeah.
Against Roper. Over the back called.
Again, you just want to be really solid here. Keep them off the free throw line. Make them make good decisions at the offensive end.
Bayless.
Great defense. Yes, that was a much needed timeout.
Bayless will inbound for the Purple Eagles. Henderson tries to go to the basket.
I tell you, Imes has been so solid as a freshman. My goodness. My goodness, he has done so many little things well. Great decision there to pull the basketball out, run some time. The clock is in your favor right here. Still got time. 5 now on the shot clock.
Shrewsbury. Who's it going up?
Again, you can live with that. You didn't really get a good shot, but at the same time.
We'll stay out of timeouts here. You have to be able to draw up an inbound play.
Again, Booth is on the ball at 7 foot. That's lucky to get the ball in. He did get a deflection out of it. You got to make sure you stay away from the 3. Again, that's great defense again. There's just been so many little things that the freshman guard has done. This showed a lot of poise. He is just so solid. The state where there's a lot of great basketball players.
Got to turn to Hoosiers. In 49 other states, it's only basketball, but this is Indiana.
Yes, an outstanding first game for the Irish, and they've had a great game, especially Burton carrying the load. But there's been a lot of quality minutes by everybody else as well.
Quickly, Bayless goes and gets the basket.
They're not even going to foul.
That will do it. Marcus Burton has a historic night in Irish's